Hello. Today we're going to show you where to find the newest version of the Crime Lab submittal form on the Nebraska State Patrol website, and then we'll discuss how to fill it out correctly. If you go to the homepage of the Nebraska State Patrol website, go to Divisions, scroll down to Investigative Services, scroll down to Crime Lab. You'll see here there's a new lab submittal form below. Under Crime Lab Forms and Documents, you will find the NSP 750 Evidence Submittal Form. The newest form, we've got a fillable PDF. You'll know you're using the most current version because it will say NSP 750 June 2020. So a couple of the newest features on this form, I'm going to scroll down. We have this column here for resubmitted items. You can see that there are a row of boxes. You can just check these boxes. These boxes are for when you have an item that has already been to the lab, analyzed by an analyst, and you're needing to return it to us for further analysis. Do not check this box unless the item has already been submitted to the lab at a previous time. Below that, we have Clear Fields button. Hopefully, you will find this helpful. You can type in the different fields. And then go down here and clear, and it'll clear it for you. We're hoping this will help with some confusion. At times people will be filling out multiple 750s or submittal forms and forget to delete part of it, and therefore mixing information from one case to another, and it causes some confusion on our end. We're not sure if it's a second submission or just an error in data entry. What you will notice, hopefully that you'll find helpful, is when you enter any of this information on the top, such as your name, your supervisor's name, your email address, you only need to enter that once. And then if you hit Clear Fields, this information in these top two sections will stay. So you won't have to enter your name and who you might want copies of reports sent to. You won't have to retype that in every time you're filling out a submittal form. You can, of course, download this and save it to your folder, desktop, wherever you need to access it from. But I'm hoping that that will also just help save you guys some time when you're filling this form out, where it will not clear this top portion for you if that information generally doesn't change for the most part. But from the case information and below, if you hit Clear Fields, all of the information will be cleared. When filling out the 750, it's important that you're filling out the form in its entirety. We need to know who the investigating officer is, their contact information. If we have any issues, questions on information on here, we need to be able to reach somebody, and we need to be able to reach them quickly. Otherwise, we're just sitting with the submittal form and the evidence, just waiting for an answer. And we might be able to call your agency and find someone else who knows the answer, but it's not always it's not always as efficient. We can't always find somebody that knows the answer. If you need any additional reports sent to anybody, or if you need any reports sent to anybody, fill this out. Let us know their name, who they're with, and where to send it, an address. Case information. We cannot accept your evidence and enter anything into our database without this case information. We must know the offense, the date of the offense, the county in which it occurred, your agency case number, and if you're with the Nebraska State Patrol, we need to know your troop area. We also need to know we need to know names of those involved. Are they a victim, a suspect, or somehow other involved? We need to know their name. We need to know we've got this other information. If you have it, great, fill it in. It's not required to submit your evidence, but you may be contacted later to provide this information to the analyst. Case scenario, fill out whatever you feel is necessary to communicate to the crime lab. Use this case scenario spot here. If you've got biology samples, is it okay to consume the sample? Yes, consume if needed, or contact me before consuming. And on this note, since we're talking about this section, if you are using this form, this updated form from June 2020, I would ask that you do not have to submit the 750A, or the submittal form, the supplement to the submittal form for biology samples. This is what we need to know. We've condensed that form and have a little less paperwork. If it's an additional submittal or resubmittal, let us know. No, it's your first submission. Or yes, this is an additional submission. Or maybe it's a resubmission, as we talked about over here, checking these whatever particular item is being resubmitted. And if this is a second submission or resubmission, let us know the analyst's name so that we can get them the information that more evidence has arrived, and so they know who to assign it to. If there's other evidence in this case that's been sent to another lab for testing, yes or no? Please explain. No. And then how do you want your evidence back? You want us to mail it back to you certified mail, or are you going to come pick it up within 2 weeks of notification that it is complete and ready for pickup? Items. We need to know what the item is and what examination is being requested. And if it's a resubmitted item. Be descriptive here, but you don't have to tell us. You don't have to be super detailed, but we need to know what's in the packaging. And the item number, this could be 1234, or it could be the item number that your agency uses to identify it. Here at the lab, we will enter things in the order that they are listed. And then the examinations requested, you can again be as specific or as detailed or even a little more vague there. If you just need DNA, put DNA. If you want to be more specific in exactly what you're wanting or looking for, you can put it there. We know what it means. We know how to enter it into the database in order to get your evidence submitted. And if the analyst has further questions about exactly what you're needing or wanting, then they'll reach out to you. Page 2 is just a continuation of the items in case you have a number of items. And at the bottom of that page 1, we have a link to our website. So that you can find information about the crime lab, where to find the form. Again, I said we had the clear fields button, and then we also have a print button. Hit the print button, it will take you to your print page, print screen, and then you can just print it from whatever computer printer you have set up there. If you have any questions at any time on how to fill out the Crime Lab submittal form, please reach out. Let one of us know. You can call 402-471-8950. Ask for the evidence section, and one of us will help you fill out that form. Thank you. Have a good day.